tell me.
Tell me.
All those things you couldn't tell your friends and family.
From the smallest to the most serious problems.
Everything goes away. Tell us all about it.
We'll give you great advice and even cheer you up with a great song.
And it is Tell Me.
Tell me. Tell me,
What's
tell me.
up, Cory?
Tell me.
Cory.
Of 24K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cory. It's end of 2014.
It is. My goodness.
Oh my goodness. What did you do before you came to the studio today?
Huh? I was
Did
out
you eat
with
some great, good, big meal or something like that?
Did I have a big meal? Actually, no. I mean, I didn't get a big meal. I was set up for a big meal, but the boss had this huge dinner ready for us, right? But the thing is, he kind of forgot that I had radio today.
Oh, don't tell me
that kind of shows how much he cares about me. Much love. I'm totally kidding. But anyways, yeah.
So
I'm
you didn't
just feeling
eat?
slightly perky. What? No, I mean, I did eat. I ate a little bit.
Oh,
I didn't get to eat much.
sorry.
No, it's all right. It's absolutely all right. I mean,
I definitely
whatever.
have to buy
I'm
you
coming
something.
here.
I feel
You don't need to buy me
bad.
anything. You buy me love and happiness every time I come here.
What is
Can't buy me love.
Oh my God.
You can, babe.
Corey,
Babe.
but thank you very much for cheering me up because, as you can see, it's a disaster.
She is
because
so tired right now. Y'all don't even know.
No. Because everything in this Arirang building, because we are preparing for this,
Like end of the year
celebration
stuff. Right.
and end of year. So our staff is doing a lot of things.
It's chaotic here.
It's
like the Wall Street right here.
We're like, oh my goodness, we need room. We actually didn't have a room to pre-record, so we were like going everywhere. But we figured out,
Hustlers.
Professional. I'm really thankful that I
yeah.
could make for this live show. All right.
Stephanie at work.
Okay, this is Asia96 from Bulgaria saying, Cory. Hello, handsome Cory.
Hey. Hey.
What is wrong with your voice? You're like,
Hey.
Nuna! And you're like, hey.
Yeah, I
What's
gotta
up,
keep
baby?
it suave with the ladies.
All right, so first of all, I want to ask, how was your Christmas though?
How was my Christmas? I'll just be completely honest.
Yeah, you said that you were going to practice or something, but what did you do?
No, you know what was crazy? The practice got canceled. And the kids all went out. And
Wow.
yeah, that's great for them, but I stayed in the studio working because y'all, it's so, you could sympathize with me, but it's never over when you're when you make the music, it's not just done,
But you get like a break you have to give yourself a break.
I do, but I don't know. I just kind of get scared when I,
Don't work?
No, it's not even, it's not that severe. It's just about the timing. It's just I always feel like there's going to be something I'm going to miss later and I'm going to, regret it if I don't work on it now. Although, in the end,
that's anxiety, man.
Yeah, it's anxiety, really. I'm completely aware of it. But yes, back to the point. Yes, I was at the studio.
I see. But don't overwork and take care, Cory.
Oh, I will.
Yes.
I'm eating though.
So,
Don't worry.
Cory, do you know that you were my favorite Sound K guest?
Oh yeah.
I'm
sure I am.
I laugh so much with you and DJ Stephanie, and you really give a great advices. Love the corner. Haha. These days, Cory, I am really into your group song. Hurry up.
Oh, that's the first song, but yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever works, It doesn't matter which song it is, as long as Super K can help you out. Baliwa! Yeah!
The dance is absolutely amazing as well.
Yeah.
And again, Cory, you look adorable with beanie today.
Yeah. I love my beanies.
Let's enjoy today's show and hope to see you in a few months again here
please.
with Lavasia.
Let's
Okay,
see
so
that.
before we start, guess what? Remember the book that I told you guys
Oh my
about?
goodness, you brought it?
I brought it.
Right on.
Of
Look at
course,
that.
yeah. So
Lady
this
keeps
is
her
it.
word.
This is it. This is
Simmons.
written by Russell Simmons, and with Chris Morrow, he is an amazing writer, and it is a success through stillness. Yeah,
That's
success.
awesome.
Really like promoting our friend's book, and he has his own autograph
right
right here.
on.
There you go. He personally sent it to me, but I tried to figure out how to send this book. And Cory, I know that you wanted to read this book too.
Right.
So I don't know how this will work, but if you guys have any idea, if our listeners have any idea that how we can trade this and share this amazing, way to figure out and go through overcome the hardship.
This is an experience, yo. So what I want to say is,
this is the first time on a radio show that actually bringing in the present and trying to trace it. But I'm, thinking we are sending, each other, like send to listener or listener to DJ. It doesn't really matter.
That would be so cool.
And writing, little note or message for the next person. That will be very that
would be
special
awesome. That'd be like the
treasure of Sound K,
of anywhere. Who's done that?
Well, I really wanted to share this because I talked about this book. So I don't know. Let us know. So our listeners, let us know what you want to do with this book. First of all, I would like you to read it, or I'm willing to send this to other countries as well. So let us know on our message board. So here's the book.
If you're open-minded enough as a listener, like I think that's a really cool idea of not just keeping it for yourself, but reading it and passing it along to other.
We have to share this method.
Right, that's really cool. I never even thought of it that way.
Well, you gave us the idea of meditation, so that's why I'm like, bing.
There you go.
That was an amazing book that I read.
Epiphanies after epiphanies.
Yes. All right. So just tell us what you want to do with the book, but it is our time to move on to Tell Me Tell. We talked a lot. Sorry about that. I apologize, but we really have to figure out and tell.
We do.
All right. So, Cory, why don't you go first?
Yes, let's do that. This is from Allison 1004.
Chansa.
Or Chansa. Yeah, from Bulgaria. Right after the holidays, I have a lot of exams. The problem is that my time is very limited, and I want to share some good times with my family because I live far away from them, and at the same time, I want to pass my exams. What should I do? Wish you all the best, DJ Stephanie.
Okay, so exam and family situation.
Family time and exam. I'd be the wrong person to ask.
Why?
I have I don't know. I feel like when I work, and when I'm with my family, I'm just with my family. I cannot work when I'm with my family.
Oh, so it's only...
Like, if I'm on vacation, I do not want to mess with work at all.
Okay,
it's
so
weird.
Even on Christmas you worked, but the only thing that can keep you away is your family.
No, and no. Like, what I'm saying is actually, I'm not going to say only my family. Just when I'm off, I need to be off work at all times. Like, so I guess if you want to take my approach, it'd be like you just make sure you dedicate a certain time just for studying, whether that's after hanging out with your family or before, whatever is more fiscal for your situation. Like if, for me, I just put all that effort into just studying at once.
Right.
And, when you're with your family, just enjoy yourself.
Right. So I have this idea for Maya, actually, from Bulgaria. Because family, even you spend time with family, I personally think that you kind of have to schedule it out.
Absolutely, you do.
Yeah, because I think that's a better idea for give our listener the time to study.
Yeah, like what my method does, it's like, okay, my method is for procrastinators in a way.
Don't say
so
that.
It's not really good. No, but that's why, so I guess
I'm agreeing with you.
No, but I mean, it's a lot more reasonable to, plan the whole day rather than just like, oh, I'm going to take this day to just work and this day to just, chill.
Right. So, Maya, what basically we're saying is, Cory, I'm saying the same thing because you say that when you have to take a break, you have to take a break.
Right.
And I think studying and spending time, having fun with family at the same time, it's impossible, almost impossible.
Right.
You have to focus on one thing and then that way that you can improve your grade. So, Maya, our recommendation is if you need to spend time with your family, go for it. Right. And when you have to focus on your study, then you have to really focus and study. But to give you a little detail, everyone planned a new thing for New Year. And New Year's is coming, 2015.
Right.
So this is what I did a long time ago because I had to do some study work and also I had to practice because I was trainee at the same time.
Right.
But I couldn't spend quality time with my family, but I had to focus on that trainee time. Otherwise, I cannot
such
debut,
a
you know.
hard balance there.
But I have to be fully available as a student too.
Right.
So what I did was schedule every little thing. It's kind of distracting, but once you set up your own schedule and time, then you are willing to follow, then it will help you so much. Oh my goodness. That's how I improve my grade.
Once that falls into place too, when you say like, you know, that like really just like chronological, just like when it's like right on time and it works with you, and like it just works when it's that time to do whatever you need to do. Like when it becomes like what you call, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, when it becomes mechanical in a way, right?
Right.
When things start fitting together. Yeah. So if that works for you, I think that's definitely the way to go.
Yeah, give even time for both. Like study and the family. As long as you don't really like go far away, and even you go far away, you can actually sit down when your family's in Seoul or something like that.
Right. I mean, the funny thing is when you're with the family, you're like literally just almost at the house, right?
Right.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
And like, what do? You're just chilling, so you probably have a lot of time to actually do your work anyways.
Right. So
but I just become a potato when I go home, so.
I see. Well, because you worked too much and you kind of need a break. So that's your situation.
My family brings that out of me too.
Right. That's your situation. Some people, we have to live with our own schedule.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, Maya, just like we told you, that you kind of have to even and schedule it out and let your family know and tell them that after having a good dinner with your family and when you guys have a tea time or whatever, people kind of like chill out on the sofa and watch TV. So use that time to go upstairs and study or read book or whatever you want. Yeah?
Hustle.
All right, Maya from Bulgaria. Hopefully our advice could help you with your situation. Thank you very much for sharing your tell me message with us tonight. All right, so why don't we read one more message and maybe we have to take a music break.
Okay.
So this is Dove97 from Saudi Arabia.
Dode.
Yes. Hello, DJ Stephanie and Cory Oppa. I have this problem with letting my friends copy my schoolwork. Oh my goodness. I hate when that happens. It's been happening since freshman year. Really? And it's really getting annoying. I have a problem saying no to them. Especially to my very close friends. And one time I got caught letting my friend copy my algebra test. Test?
Wow.
What? Test?
This is rebel.
Oh my goodness.
Rebel stuff right here.
Algebra test during the freshman year, and I got in deep trouble. Then, of course that is. And I got caught letting my friend copy my final exam.
Dang, dude.
Final exam for history and got a cheating letter saying if I do again, I may get suspended or expelled. Well, my friend, that's your final destination. Come on. My friend and I got punished with the same consequences, and she doesn't really care. What? But it's so unfair to me. I'm getting angry. I'm sorry. This dropped my grade. What should I do? How can I prevent people copying from me? Also, how can I pretend to ignore people in the test? Really?
Only you can prevent forest fires.
That's, oh my goodness. All right. And I don't want to be rude to my friend at the same time. Oh my goodness. That's, anyways, we are going to talk about this situation after the song break. I need to chill out a little bit. All right. We are going to listen to one of my songs. This is A Game by Stephanie.
Yeah.
We'll be back. All right, welcome back, everyone. You're listening to CMK. And I'm your DJ,
folks.
Stephanie. And we are here with Cory of 24K.
And what you just heard was fire. I'm telling you.
Stop it. Tell me.
Yeah.
And we have to figure this out.
Dode. From Saudi Arabia.
You know what? First of all, I really hate to see you are going through this kind of situation because it's not fair.
I mean,
getting into trouble
right,
because
right,
of
right.
other oh my goodness.
just give you like a slight, was it just to fill you guys in, it's just like this person here, Dode, she right,
Yeah, Doa.
yeah, she has friends who are copying off her work, her exams, and now she's being threatened by the school of getting an expulsion.
First of all, you know, if it's a homework, then I understand. Because
Homework
people
is
do
okay?
that. Yeah. Assignment or homework,
I'm not about to say that I never copied homeworks off my friends.
Did you do homework at all?
Of course I did. Come on now, I gotta get through school. I do care about school. Absolutely, stay in school, folks. All right.
Yeah, but
yes, exams.
I copied one of
Right.
my friends'
There we go.
assignment.
We all do that.
Yes.
Come on, it's part of growing
But
up.
that
We do
was-
stupid stuff.
That was just just a little, assignment. It's
Right,
not a
right.
final exam or any kind of
Just
test.
any type of quizzes or tests or exams. Yeah, that could ruin a life potentially.
And-
Because for real, if it say that Dode got expelled for this.
Yeah, she already knows about,
You know.
this is the final destination.
Right. That's not
because-
cool.
Because you will either get suspended or expelled and get into trouble with that people or person doesn't really matter.
Right. And we got this thing called permanent records in school, y'all.
Right.
So, I mean, you can't just be selfish and be like, oh, and I guess even the friend was like, after hearing the consequences of what would happen if this keeps going down, was like, oh, it's chill, right? Like, they were okay with it. They don't care. That is not cool.
Dola, why don't you ask your teacher to keep an eye on
Right.
you?
That's not fair at all.
Keep an eye on you or the other people when you are taking a test, because
Right.
this means teacher, they're not really be aware of the situation.
Right.
And if it's a final exam or some kind of big exam, then teacher's supposed to
Right.
check,
They're supposed to, like,
keep their eyes on their student,
Right.
or at least they're. In Korea, we have a blind,
Yeah,
or like some kind
yeah.
of backpack. We
You know
put it
what?
on top of the desk.
Yeah, we had that back at my school too. We had what we call dividers or separators.
Dividers.
Yeah, this like plastic thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's to be honest, that's only there just to it's just there to remind you how serious it is to not copy.
Of course.
So, like for these friends to not take this seriously after, hearing the consequences. Again, when we're young, we do dumb stuff, right? But I mean, it doesn't justify
But this is kinda
this
dangerous.
reaction right here, where it's like, oh, you could possibly, not only suspended, but you might get expelled from the school,
Right.
Including your friend who's letting you cheat off you. So, and
I
to
think
be
this
like,
is just
oh,
so not
whatever.
fair.
This is just being immature. So. I think she needs to take the initiative and actually even tell the friends. Like, I mean, I'm sure if...
I think telling the friends, they're not gonna get it. So I
well,
think
maybe they're not good enough friends then.
right, and you're not getting bullied around or something like that, right?
Right.
So,
Hopefully that's not the case.
no, if they do, call the police.
Absolutely. Yeah,
but-
that's not cool.
That is not
This
cool.
is
But
heavy.
once you already you got caught.
Right.
So after all, if you do that once more, like you say, you already know that you'll get suspended or expelled. And what are you going to do after that?
Right.
If it's not, it's kind of one of you. My goodness, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's your fault too.
Right. That's what I was actually gonna get into too. But it's just don't fall into peer pressure about
Yeah,
that.
don't do that, Doa.
Yeah, like in the end, it is your fault if you let them continuously copy off your exams. If you know how bad it is. So, and again, it was worse for your friends to even peer pressure you into doing that anyway. So,
I think it's the best way to prevent this is your teacher can prevent this situation.
right.
I think the teacher has the power, and if she or he, your teacher, knows that you're a good student, then why don't you just give a little hint saying that please keep your eyes on me or my area, so that people cannot really
Right.
do anything during the test, because you really have to you really have to focus. You get distracted and. I don't know. If any of our listeners have any idea to prevent this kind of situation, kind of really frustrated me. So let us know if you have any good advice.
Right.
But my opinion, telling your teacher would be the best way to prevent this situation
Authority figure.
Because otherwise you will have to go, say like, don't do that. But your friends, you guys can get into fight.
Seriously.
Yeah. If they don't, first of all, if they don't take you seriously, then they will keep doing that.
Absolutely.
And second, if you get into a fight, then your friendship will be ruined. So I think the best way, you kind of have to be like sneaky in this situation,
or even maybe just letting them know. It's like, dude, I'm gonna tell the teacher if you keep peeking at my test.
I think she already tried that. Maybe.
No, I mean, if that was the case, I'm sure they wouldn't have accused her of being
a cheater.
No, I'm saying
a cheater. They're cheaters.
It's like, if the teacher was aware, I'm sure she would have like prevented the whole of the situation where Dode is also like under fire about getting expelled. So
right. So any of good we'll say
to set Dode's friends straight
and keep away.
Yeah, come on now, that's not
from
cool.
cheating, especially on the final exams or
yeah,
tests.
Come on now.
How can you even
That's
do
heavy.
that?
That's
really
heavy.
is. All right, so before we move on, we have messages from our listeners.
Right on.
DVSquana91 from Romania saying, "Hello, handsome Cory. How are you?
Hi.
But why are you wearing just a t-shirt? Be aware not to catch a cold, please. By the way, what gifts did you receive for Christmas? Did you receive any Christmas gifts?" So a lot of Christmas question going on.
Right. As far as my shirt goes, I had to come straight from my practice room.
Right. Oh, really? The dinner?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I went to dinner straight from the practice room, so I'm just kind of, rocking out like a real dude.
And any gifts?
As far as gifts go, yes, I got plenty of snacks from my fans, which is
you're
awesome.
lucky.
That's like the best thing ever for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got to try the very famous chips that everyone's like rustling and bustling about. The one that has some honey on it. I'll be completely straight with you.
Okay.
I'm not a cynical person at all, but the hype was way overhyped.
Oh, I see.
I didn't see I didn't feel different after eating that. I didn't see what people were so going crazy about.
Yes, so. to give you a little bit of a detail, there is a cracker, the snack, a chip. Yeah, we'll say
chips.
It's a chips that it's going viral on online, saying that we cannot get that anywhere.
Right,
it's a very famous chip somehow all of a sudden, and
they just took it away.
Right, and then not a lot of people.
It's the forbidden fruit. Everybody wants it.
Can buy that.
And no. Like, to keep it short though, they're like coming up with ideas to like sell it so you could only have it if you buy all of this merchandise and stuff. So like it's become like a commodity. And I finally got to try it, but
it was not good.
It was seriously. I'm not about to say it was bad, but it's nothing special.
I see. So
I don't be spending like $10-15 on a bag of potato chips. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. And also she added that what an awesome idea. I love reading and I would love to read this book. So send it to me and I promise I will send it further to any listener that wants to read it. Yes. I'm hoping that I can. I don't know how to start, but of course we'll
discuss it.
Send. All right. So thank you very much for your message, but it is our time to listen to one more track and continue with our Tell Me. This is You Who by Yoo featuring Sunny. Yes, welcome back, everyone. Well, actually, we have Ozia saying no. It's a big no. The events or advice with talking with teacher. Okay, so she's saying no.
Oh, don't tell the teacher?
Don't tell the teacher. It's not a good idea. Nowadays, the children are so rude, and you can't expect what they can do for revenge. So this is not a good idea. I think that the best way for the situation is to talk with these people, and hopefully they will understand. Wish you luck, Dode, and hopefully this will end. Really?
I think it's really the way the people go about. I mean, the repercussion from telling the teacher or telling the friend directly, it's up in the air. Dode knows better than we do. about how that's gonna go
Maybe
down.
that's what I was
So,
saying.
that's why I think that advice was fine and it's
Right,
viable.
like being sneaky,
Uh-huh.
like you
Rather-
kind of have to be like sneaky at the moment to try
Right.
to not ruin the friendship, and at the
Right,
same
right, right.
time, you have to make your classroom peaceful.
Right.
But
right.
the thing is, our
There's a
listener
lot
already,
of way to go about this.
already got into trouble. That's why I really wish that this can stop. But Ozia, that's a good advice that you
Yeah.
gave us. But thank you
That's
very
another
much.
way to look at it. Absolutely.
Right. And she added that from Bulgaria, Asia, saying, sounds like amazing idea. That sounds absolutely amazing. Count me in for the book. I would love to read the book, and that sharing is awesome. Love that idea. Yes, yes.
Something
yes.
about books lately, like, I don't know why. I've been really, really wanting to read. Like, just settle down and reading without thinking about anything. Maybe it's just an idea of.
Do you want to start off?
Huh?
Do you want to start with the
I
book?
can, but if it's like, we could discuss this off air too, because it's whatever works.
Yeah,
right now
because
I'm
I
not
want
about to hold you under the fire and be like, oh, like I didn't.
Why
get to read
don't
it
you
first.
be the last person to receive
That'd
it?
be fine. That'd be fine.
Or in the middle, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
yes.
and 80s from Iceland also saying, count me into. It's like a post crossing. So I think the idea is, reading the book, we can read books, but the
Right,
thing
right,
is,
right.
we are
It's
sharing the
this
same
idea of yes,
book was
a
our.
community book. How
Yeah.
awesome is that? Sound K community book.
And Lisa Wu from the UK saying, finally have time to listen. You're here tuned in. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Fallen Angel from the UK. All right, so it is our time to move on to our next. Tell
Yes,
me.
let's do that. This next one is from Melanie, or FK pop fan
Yes,
from
Melanie.
France. Hello, Stephanie, Annie, and Cory Opa.
Hello.
I hope you had a great Christmas. This time it's really light compared to my other comment or message. Sorry. And I remarked that I have a few habits and maybe you can help me get rid of it.
Okay.
So first I play with my ring particularly all the time.
Okay.
When I'm focusing, thinking, angry, bored, stressed.
That's a habit.
Yeah. And I think the only time I don't do this is when I'm sad. The things that people may think I'm angry all the time because of that. Because of, that habit of playing with the ring. And second, I crack my fingers. Oh, I always do that too, by the way.
Oh.
I can crack my knees, wrists, neck, and of course my back.
Oh my
A
goodness.
long time ago, I was able to stop, but at school during sports, while we were playing sports, we were doing stretchings, and I accidentally cracked them, and since then I couldn't stop anymore.
Oh, it's a habit. Another habit.
I'm trying to crack only one finger of each hand which I actually do well, but I can't stop now because I crack them when I'm stressed out. And since I'm quite stressed right now, I don't know how to stop. Please help me.
Okay, so it's
So-
one of the way to relieve the stress. And
Right.
How do you feel after cracking your fingers?
It's become so autopilot for me. It just kind of happens without me even knowing. I
Okay.
just do it and I'm
Unconsciously.
but for me, it almost feels like I'm like releasing the gas tension that was building up between my knuckles or something.
Well, I think it's definitely because you're used to it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what's funny? I didn't find it appealing at all. Like when I was younger, I was just like, why do people do that?
Right.
And it's just, I wouldn't say peer pressure either. It's just like, I didn't think it was cool or anything. It's just, it kind of happened for me too. It was just like, during, I don't know, one day out of the blue, I cracked my thumb because it was like aching and it just felt good for some reason. I just kept doing it. And
That
I
is
know,
why you're doing that.
Right. It just happened. And again, it was probably because I felt like it made me feel better at the time. And now it's just become like, not even when I'm stressed out. I just do it because it's time to do it. It's time to release that stress on my knuckles. But, yeah, other than that, like, why did we start talking about this? I completely forgot.
Because our listeners.
How did I ever like get
how
over
do you,
it?
Yeah, how
I'm not
do
about
you
to
still do that?
I still do.
Okay.
But it's not quite a habit anymore, maybe because I don't do it quite as frequently. So it is it is a habit, but it's not to the point where it's like an habitual habit where it's like every time I stress out, I need to crack my knuckles.
Right. I can totally, absolutely agree with Melanie because whenever people are focused or thinking angry, bored, or stressed, we do this weird habit, and it's like normally it's different. Me, because my lips are dry, I kind of actually pick my cuticles. I used to do that.
Oh no, I used to do that too. It's the worst. It hurts.
I used to do that, and I used to have a very bloody,
right.
One day it's bloody.
Yeah, it's
because of a cuticle. When we
it doesn't stop.
Take up. Yeah, it's a bad habit.
Yeah, if you peel, it'll just keep going. The same thing with the lips, but
same thing with the lips. But lips.
In fact, yeah, lips. It's kind of different because if you have chronic just like dry lips, that's just there's nothing you can really do about it.
Right. And but I figure out how to not pick your cuticle is spend money on your nail. Like
really?
I've got my nails done every time.
So yeah, it's like you made an investment anyway, right?
And I used this, the gel.
By the way, beautiful nails today by Stephanie.
Thank you. One of them is like...
No, it looks great.
But anyways, and since then, I kind of always was conscious about me biting or picking my cuticles. I also,
Your nails or the cuticles?
Like everything.
Oh, wow.
I used to do that. So I decided to spend money on my nail and get my nails done because it's so pretty. I cannot really bite it.
Again,
so every time, whenever I have like broken, nail, I just go to salon and get my nails done.
Instead of you going at it yourself.
Right. And I fixed that. And I don't do that. I don't bite my nail. I don't pick my cuticles. Not anymore.
I thought you were going to be able to shed some light on a different way. I mean, different approach because I had the same problem. Not quite to the point where I did bite my nails, but I don't know how I got over that. I think my parents kind of freaked me out by telling me like there's a lot of germs. But my cuticles, I have no clue why I stopped. Because it lasted until like far into my high school years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't remember why I ended up stopping and how I ended up stopping because it was like such a it felt unclean unless I kept peeling it and stuff. It's a nasty habit, but yeah. But I don't know how do you get over habitual habits like that.
Well, your case naturally
it naturally happened. I don't even remember why I got it.
And disappeared. But Melanie, for you, then why don't you take off your ring?
That'd be another. What if it's like a ring that she can't take off? Maybe like it's that special to her. Maybe like a commitment. Maybe even.
Well, maybe you can wear it as a necklace.
Maybe.
Necklace, right?
Maybe that. Yeah, that's actually just getting rid of the problem itself, right?
It's closer to your heart. So
yes, wow, there you go.
Yeah, it's closer to your heart. If it's like very important ring, why don't you just like put it and make it as a necklace? So but you will still do that. I mean, we cannot just like stop.
Right.
Otherwise, you have to be always conscious about that. But once you realize that there's no ring, then your fingers automatically will stop. I guess because if it's ring, because I play with my ring too, but I don't have any rings right now, and I don't do that anymore. And me, I'm afraid to crack my fingers. I always
do you not or did
never.
You?
Never.
Oh.
I cracked my back because of my injury.
Right.
Yeah.
That feels good.
That feels good.
I love when I crack my back.
But it's the same method. It's the same thing that Melanie is going through.
Right.
But cracking a finger, I heard that your bones,
your joints,
will get thicker.
Yeah.
I heard that because whenever you crack your finger or your joints, then your joints will kind of like swallow. I don't know, and then your finger will be not pretty in good shape.
Yeah.
So
I can't tell people to quote me on this because I'm not sure how credible I am. But yeah. Like when you crack your knuckles or crack any part of your body, apparently you are releasing some kind of like built up like pressure.
Okay. Oh my God. You know what? I have another bad habit that's from our listener Zero from Malaysia saying, I do snowflakes. I'm like, I clicked it and like I scratch scalp from forehead. I scratch,
Oh no! Wait, are you
And-
talking? Wait. You got like
and-
dandruff?
and generate snowflakes.
Oh no! Oh no, Zero.
Oh my goodness! Are you serious? I think maybe he or she is
Oh,
trying to
no.
make us or feel.
Yeah, yes. I mean, it's great that we can laugh at our own pains, right? But wow, that's awesome. I mean, big ups for being so honest right there.
Wow, there you go. So
But
Melanie,
you gotta
you're
stop. I'm sorry, Zero. Whether you're a dude or a girl, it doesn't matter. You gotta stop. That's not an appealing habit for sure.
Okay, so as long as you are aware of it, like
Yes.
conscious about you doing that, maybe with Melanie, with your ring, you can take it off and put it into necklace. Try that.
Right.
Just try that
Yeah,
at
just
least.
getting rid of the ring itself.
But cracking your fingers, that you might have to be always conscious about that. Otherwise,
It's like an itch almost,
Right.
right? Like even like when you have like hives or when you have some kind of like
Right.
rash, you don't
You're
want to
like-
touch it, although you want to. But
we
once you get over it, it's another level of like enlightenment or something.
Right, like human being, we eat. If it's itchy, then we scratch it.
Right.
Where we're not supposed to scratch, it's like a mosquito bite.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
But we have to be aware of it and conscious about that. Oh
Right,
my
if
goodness!
you're that serious about it.
If we do that, if we scratch this a little, like bite from mosquito, then this will
bigger.
get bigger and it will take more time. So you kind of have to like mentally fight with yourself.
Right.
Otherwise, it will be.
It ain't easy though.
It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
You gotta
So
work hard.
so hopefully, Melanie, you can figure out the way that you can stop doing that ring thingy. Try that, and for that popping the
Right,
fingers, because
right,
it's
right.
really, really not good.
And Melon, if you ever get over this habit right here of cracking your knuckles or cracking any part of your body, let me know, because I need to get over mine too.
Yeah.
Completely, that is.
Right, and Zero, please don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
come
make
on, Zero.
snowflakes
Come on,
from your
Zero.
scalp. All right, so it is our time to say goodbye to Cory already.
So quick.
But it is the last song that we're going to listen to
Okay.
is Today by P-Pop, and I will see you next year, Cory.
Yeah,
Thank
next
you
year,
very
baby.
much. I will see you next year. Bye bye.
Yeah.